guys, so today I'm going to do a video all about indoor tanning. I have gotten a few requests by you guys to go ahead and do this video. I guess you guys have some questions, I don't know. But before I get started with any of this stuff, I just wanted to do a quick disclaimer. This video is not about me telling you guys to go out and do indoor tanning. If anything, I want to tell you guys not to go ahead and get started with indoor tanning because it can be very addicting. But in case you guys do want to start, then I just want to give you guys as much information about it as I possibly can. I'm not a professional. I've been tanning for a few years now, and I think that I know a good amount of stuff about it. But I am in no way telling you guys to go tanning. So if you think that is what this video is about, then go ahead and click the X up at the top. Okay, so I didn't really plan anything out for this video. I don't have any specific questions that you guys wanted me to answer. You just wanted me to do kind of a video about it in general. So I'm going to just try to answer the things that I find would be important to know if I wanted to start going indoor tanning. So first I'm going to start off with the place I tan at. I'm not going to give you the name because it's just kind of a little local tanning place. I've tanned at other places before. I've tanned at probably 3 other places maybe. I don't know. But, just go to whatever local tanning salon that you have. They're all pretty much the same. They all carry the same kind of stuff and equipment, so I don't think the place really matters. Most places have different levels of beds. The place I go to, they have level 1, 2, 3, and then the stand-up. I'll go over all of them. The level I do is the level 2, and that is the silver level that my place likes to call it, and that is the 15-minute bed. The level 1 is the 20-minute bed. The level 2 is the 15-minute bed. The level 3 is the 12-minute bed, and then the stand-up is 8 minutes. They all do exactly the same thing. It's that each of them are shorter amounts of time, which means the shorter the time, the higher pressure the bulb is, and it just gets you tan faster. And then, like, the 20-minute bed is just the basic bed. It's just straight bulbs. It doesn't have any, like, shoulder tanners, no face tanners, nothing like that. It's just straight up bulbs. So what I recommend doing is, if you're just starting out with tanning, I would just start out with the level 1 bed, the 20-minute bed. It's as basic as it can get, and it's also the cheapest. So I would just start out with that. I think if you do the 20-minute bed, they usually start you out at, like, I want to say 7 minutes. They'll tell you what's best for your skin and how long to put you in there. And if they do end up putting you in there and you feel like you're starting to burn, then all you have to do is press the little stop button that will be above your head or on the side. I don't know. It depends on what kind of bed. Don't worry about the time. You can always stop it whenever you like. You do not have to stay in there for the full time that they give you. Another thing is to always wear your goggles when you tan. If you don't, you can do very serious damage to your eyes, and even like some sort of cancer can start in your eyes, which, the bed is really bright, so just closing your eyes isn't good enough. It's like laying out like on the beach and the sun is like right in your eyes. It's the same thing. They'll tell you not to do that when you're outside as well. So you always wear your goggles. I'm pretty sure Walmart sells them, or you can order them on Amazon. I know when I first started tanning at my place, they gave me a pair when I bought my package. The other thing is, I'm going to try to briefly tell you roughly what the prices of the packages are. Now, it will be a little bit more expensive if you just get a package of 1 month and it's not like continuously coming out of your account, if that makes any sense. So if you're just getting like 1 month, it will be more expensive. But for mine, it's got like a little membership thing, so if you get the money withdrawn from your bank account like every month, it's a little bit cheaper. So I'm pretty sure the first level bed, I don't want to give you guys wrong information, but every place is different. The first level bed is usually around $25. I'm thinking $25 to $30. So that is the cheapest one. Then they have the second level bed, which is what I have, and I'm paying $45 a month for that. Regularly, it's, I you don't do the membership, I think it's like $55. So I would say like a $10 difference for each bed if you're not having the membership. And then I think the 12-minute bed is around $65 to $70. I don't know. I only know specifically what the price for mine is, but it just goes up from there. Just think of it, 20-minute is always going to be the cheapest, and then like the 8-minute stand-up is always going to be the most expensive, like $80-something. And to me, it's not worth it. They all do the exact same thing. It just happens to be that the higher pressure ones get you tan faster. Another thing when you go tanning is to always remember to moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. And that means before getting in the tanning bed, after the tanning bed, like 2-3 times a day. I'm actually really bad with moisturizing my skin. I just think it's such a big hassle. I'm not in the routine to like get out of the shower and put lotion on. I'm starting to get better at it, but just make sure you do that because your skin will dry out super fast if you're going to the tanning bed all the time. And then another thing is, it's not something you have to do, but to use an indoor tanning lotion. They are very, very expensive lotions. I will tell you that right now. But it just kind of enhances your tan and makes your skin, brings your skin out to the fullest tan that it can possibly get. Some of the tanners have, like bronzers in them. Some of them have like accelerators. Some of them are like tingling ones. There's so many different ones, so you want to be careful to read the package that you are getting before. This way you know what kind of lotion it is. So I have a couple examples of lotions that I have used and that I am currently using, just to give you guys an idea of, lotions that you can get. And I recommend these, and they were not all very expensive. So I'm going to start out with the Snooki one by Nicole Palizzi, and this one is the Ultra Dark Black Bronzer. So this one has bronzer in it, and if you guys don't know what bronzer is, it's kind of like self-tanning lotion, except it won't come out like streaky. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it kind of adds an extra color over your skin. So yeah, this one, I think I got this one for maybe around $20. You can definitely find lotions that are way cheaper than this, but it all depends on what kind of lotion you want to get. And by the way, I got this lotion from Amazon. I was also told by my tanning salon that you shouldn't order lotions off of Amazon because they could be expired and they don't work the same. But say you were to buy this from your local tanning salon, it would probably be about $30 to $40. So I recommend ordering off Amazon. I haven't had any problems with the lotions that I have ordered off Amazon. So if you're new to tanning, I would definitely order your lotions off of there for starters. But yeah, this one smells really, really good. I used this like all last summer. And it smells, to me, it smells like a strawberry smoothie. But I don't know. This smells really, really good though. And it got me pretty dark. And then this has to be like one of my favorite lotions that I've ever used, just because of the way it smells. And again, I ordered this one off Amazon as well. And this is the Swedish Beauty Pure Brilliance Radiant Dark Tanning System with Light Reflecting Spheres. Oh my god, that is such a long name. But it's this really, really big tube. I'll compare it to this one. It's really tall, but it's not as wide. Let me see. This one is 8.5 fluid ounces, this one is 12. But this gave me a lot of lotion. And the other thing I like about this one is just kind of like the squeezy one. And you kind of like have to shake it and squeeze it onto your hand. But this one is a pump, so you just pump it right out and then rub it on. But this one smells literally so amazing. It's just a really fresh, like sexy, floral kind of scent. I don't know, like I can't even describe it. It smells amazing. But this was like one of the first. I had tried like a little sample packet of this, and I was like totally in love with it right after I used it. So I had to get this because, it smelled really good, and nobody likes to get out of the tanning bed and smell like burnt whatever, like Doritos. I think it smells like Doritos when you get out of the tanning bed. This definitely covered up that disgusting smell. And I don't know if I said this, but I got this one off Amazon as well. And I think this was $30. I know this one was definitely more expensive. I really, really like this one. And then the one that I am currently using is Call Me Maybe. This is crazy. Super Tan Accelerator, and it looks like this. This one I did buy in my local tanning salon. I kind of got sucked into it because there was a new girl working there, and she was like, oh, what kind of lotion are you using today? And I was like, I don't have one, because I usually buy one on Amazon, and I'd been putting it off. And she was like, oh, well, I can recommend you this one, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I can give you 50% off. So I got this for $9. I'm not crazy about it. It smells really good while you're putting it on. It smells pretty fruity, but I think this doesn't really cover up the bad smell that you get when you get out of the tanning bed. You don't really smell this, and I like to, when I get out of the tanning bed, I like to smell my lotion on me, but this one didn't really leave me smelling that great. But overall, the lotion it's okay. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, this is the best lotion. Go out and get it. It is cheap, so if you're starting out, you know, this is a good lotion to go to. But yeah, those are the 3 lotions that I want to show you guys. Now, I don't want you to think that you have to go out and spend tons of money on this tanning lotion, because you really don't, but it just helps with your tan. Another thing is you do not wear outdoor products like sunscreen or like tanning oil. You do not wear that in the tanning bed. It ruins the acrylic on the tanning bed, and you just don't do that. You don't use outdoor tanning products in an indoor tanning bed. What else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, I'll tell you, when you first start tanning, I would usually go, well, personally for me, I like to get tan really fast. So when I first start tanning, I would go probably at least 5 times a week the first week that you go. It depends on how fast you want to build your base tan. I would go every day, to be honest. But once you have your tan, I like to go every other day. That is not necessary at all. You can go 3 times a week. But like I said, I'm kind of addicted to tanning, so I feel like if I skip 2 days in a row, I feel like I'm getting really pale. Back to the lotion. I know I'm so all over the place right now, but I hope I'm answering all your questions. But back to the lotions. Walmart does carry very cheap indoor tanning lotion. It's like I don't know, I got a small bottle from there. That one had bronzer in it, but I don't know if I've seen those. I know they sell tall ones that are about this big, and I think they're like $8. I'm not sure, but if you want to start out, definitely start out with a Walmart tanning lotion. I know I used it for a while. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't like completely terrible at all. It was better than having no tanning lotion. So you could always start out with a lotion from Walmart. A lot of you guys would ask me questions about how I would get the little heart on my stomach. It was like tan line heart. I don't do it anymore. I just think it's kind of a hassle to keep up with, and it is kind of tacky. I thought it was cute at first. So what I did was I got this roll of tanning stickers, and it was 1,000 stickers. I still have a ton. As you can see, I still have a ton of stickers. I got this off Amazon, and I think it was like $10 for the whole roll. But what you do is you just peel the sticker off. Now you have the option to either leave it as the whole heart. You can do the small heart, or you can just do the outline, which is what I did. So you just place it on your skin before you get in the tanning bed. I recommend putting this on before you put your lotion on, because always the sticker won't stick to the lotion. Put your sticker on first, and then you gotta put it in the same spot every single time, which is kind of frustrating to line it up exactly. Yeah, you gotta do that every time. But what I do like about it is you can measure how tan you have gotten or are getting. That's pretty much the only reason I like it. They're kind of cute, but they do get really annoying, and I was just tired of it, so I stopped. But they also do have other shapes and stuff. Like I know they have like a Playboy bunny, and they have like a palm tree and a sun, and just cute little things like that. So just check Amazon. They have literally everything you need for tanning. You can get goggles on there, you can get stickers, you can get tanning lotion, you can get moisturizers, all that kind of stuff. I think that is pretty much it. I hope I answered all the questions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I answered all of your questions. And again, I want to tell you guys, I do not recommend you guys to start tanning. Please don't do it unless you really, really want to. But I wish I could stop tanning. I really do. I'm totally addicted to tanning. Because now that I'm tan, I feel like I don't look as pretty as I feel when I am tan. So yeah, if you're going to get tan for a special occasion, that's like a different kind of situation. If you're going for prom, then you only have to go tanning for like a month. Or if you're going to be in a wedding or you're getting married, then you only have to go for like a month or so. But I've been tanning. I started tanning when I was in middle school, and I think it was 8th grade I started tanning. I like begged my mom. I was like, please, can I start tanning? And she let me. She didn't like it, but she let me do it. And I've been tanning ever since then. I wouldn't say I like tan like straight through, because I know I tanned a little bit in 8th grade. I'm pretty sure it was 8th grade. Maybe it was 9th grade. I might be lying. I think it might have been 9th grade. But I know I started tanning in 9th grade, and then I stopped because my mom didn't want to keep taking me, and I didn't have the money to keep paying for it every month. And then finally I found this other place 3 years ago, the one that I'm actually tanning out as of today. And they're a really good tanning place. The staff is so friendly. It's just a really great environment. It's very calming. So I've been tanning there for about 3 years, a little bit on and off, because I didn't have a car right away. So my mom would still have to take me, and then she would get frustrated. But I've been tanning there for 3 years. Tanning just makes me personally feel confident about myself, a little bit more confident about myself at least. I just feel like I look better when I'm tan. Now I've been tanning straight for a little bit over a year now. So I'm pretty used to seeing myself as tan, and I couldn't imagine at all going back to being pale and not tanning, to be honest. But it is a lot of money. I did calculate it one time, and I think I spend over $500 a year on tanning. And I'm pretty sure if I stopped, I could just buy my own tanning bed. But I think tanning is very relaxing. On the plus side, it gives you, what is the vitamin? Vitamin D, vitamin C, I don't know what it is. But don't let the tanning people try to fool you and be like, oh, tanning is so good for you, gives you your vitamin. Like, literally, you don't need that much sun. You don't. I find it very relaxing. And another plus side is if you do have really bad acne on your face or on your back or on your chest or something, tanning does help clear up your acne. I know some people do go tanning just to do that. Me, I just do it because I like it and it makes me happy. So I hope I answered most of your questions. If you guys still have any questions that I didn't cover, then just feel free to leave a comment below, and I will definitely get back to you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!